This video is for you if you are interested in batching work as an entrepreneur. You hear Amy Porterfield and Jasmine Star talk about how they crank out these batch days. They're cranking out a month or several months of content at a time, and you're over there going, must be nice. Wish I had an entire day just to crank out content. Truth is, most entrepreneurs don't have time because they're not batching their tasks, but they're not batching their tasks because they don't have time. Ain't that a bee? So I'm going to walk you through some strategies to help you break that cycle and start getting ahead of your tasks. So give me a thumbs up and let's dive in. What's happening, boss lady? I'm Tara Wagner, your belief breakthrough coach. I help overwhelmed female entrepreneurs to crush their goals, not their soul. And in last week's video, we were talking about why you must start batching work tasks. I gave you 3 reasons. If you haven't watched that, be sure to go back and watch that. But I hear from a lot of you that the real challenge is just in getting started, which I totally get. So we're going to change that. Deal? Also, be sure to watch at the end of this video so that you can grab my free batching brainstorm. It has 101 ideas of things that you can start batching to save time both in your business and in your personal life, because let's face it, they're kind of one and the same. First things first, we get to start cultivating the right mindset. So stop telling yourself you don't have time, even if it's true right now, because all it's doing is making you feel crummy. Ask me how I know. So we're going to stop saying that, and we're going to start reminding ourselves that we actually do have time for the things that matter most, and most things don't matter as much as we say they do. The next step is to take a deep breath and be ruthless with your schedule, because you're going to get to stop some things in order to get ahead on others. And I know it's difficult, but it's going to be necessary. The way I'm going to have you do this is to do a giant brain dump of all the things you do in a week or maybe even in a month, and then ask yourself, what can you stop or at least pause for right now? So maybe that's social media posts, less or no social media posts. Maybe that's taking the kids to practice. Maybe that is certain appointments that you have that you can just flat out cancel for a little while. Now, before you say you can't, I want you to go back to that mindset and remind yourself that not everything matters as much as we say it does or we think it does. If you were trapped in a snowstorm without Wi-Fi and living on canned peas for a week, some things would naturally wait, right? So pretend that this is an emergency and ask yourself, what can legitimately wait? Be ruthless. Take back your schedule. Take no prisoners. You've totally got this. Drop me a comment below with ruthless if you know you need to do this one. Tip number 3 is to schedule as far in advance as you must. A lot of people will look at their immediate calendar and say, I don't have time to start time blocking. And legitimately, you don't right now. But guaranteed, 3 weeks down the road, even if it has to be 3 months down the road, you've got some open space in your calendar. Block that off now and plan everything around it. Pretend that it's an urgent doctor's appointment or a long plane ride. Don't let yourself cancel it. Don't let yourself double book. Plan everything you can around it so that you can use that time to start getting ahead. And this is really important. You have to also repeat that time in your calendar. So whether you need that time every week or every month or twice a month, you have to make sure that you're starting to schedule it ahead now before that time books up. Tip number 4 is to start slower. I know Amy and Jasmine will talk about batching 1 to 3 months at a time, but they likely did not get there overnight, or if they did, they're unicorns, and you, baby girl, are a sweet little pony. And so until you sprout that horn out of your forehead, give yourself some grace and allow yourself to just take some baby steps. If you can only batch a week's worth at a time or 2 things instead of 1 thing, you'll start to slowly get ahead. So instead of trying to batch 5 or 10 podcasts at once, start off with 2. That'll put you a week ahead, and then next week you can do 2 more, and that'll put you, what, 2 or 3 weeks ahead? I don't know, I can't even do my math. My point is, baby steps are legit, and they will help you get out of the season in your business where it's just hustle, 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 scramble, scramble, scramble. You have to slowly chip away at it to move yourself in the right direction. Tip number 5 is to hire that shizzy out. Maybe you can hire out actual business tasks. Maybe you're hiring out housekeeping. Maybe you can't afford to hire anything out, but you can barter, preferably for something that does not take more of your time. Or how about this? Just ask for help. I bet that there are people in your life that would love to lend you a hand for nothing more than knowing that you are just a little less stressed out. And for good measure, let me throw in a little bonus tip that we can always use a little reminder on. Turn off your distractions. Phone on silent, no notifications on your desktop. Really allow yourself to focus on batching work. Because legit, if you're short on time, you don't have time for all these interruptions either, right? On that topic, be sure to check out my video on business boundaries, because boundaries. And come back next week for my video on being busy but not productive, because let's face it, busyness. Also, be sure to grab my batching brainstorm list. It was a collaboration between me and dozens of other female entrepreneurs, listing 101 different ideas for things that you can start batching in your business and in your life to save you time in either. You can find that in the description below or up in the corner of the video. Now, leave me a comment and let me know which tip stands out for you the most, or if you have a tip for other female entrepreneurs who are trying to get started on batching work, be sure to drop that in the comments below to support them as well. And if you are a female entrepreneur ready to crush goals, not her soul, be sure to hit subscribe, share this video with other female entrepreneurs, give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and then check out these next ones. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Let me drink my Charlotte Jones. Whatever. Just like pop around the screen. Tip number 3.